Andy, a goalless draw here this afternoon. What are your thoughts on the game?
It was a tough battle. We knew it would be a tough game against Hereford, who were a very counter-attacking side. I think we limited them to 2 or 3 counter-attacks, which was credit to our defenders. First half was probably a little bit of a stalemate. Second half, barring a few chances in the game for them, I thought we controlled it. I thought we tried to play in the right areas, and we worked it to a point. As the final third was probably the disappointing part of it. We just never really created too much. Although we had a few half chances, a few times we couldn't get the ball out of his feet. But on the whole, I think we probably edged the chances in our favour, barring an unbelievable tackle from Keane Scales at the end there.
I was going to say, from memory, I remember like the runs from Keane and Alfie, and probably a toe end from Carlton from being 1-0 today.
Yeah, and that's all it was. It was just that sometimes the ball doesn't bounce in certain games, and it was a better performance than last week. We come away with a point, so that's football's a funny old game, and we know we're not going to win every game, but I think it's sort of a team out there that battle for everyone and wanted to scrap. And when we had the ball at times, we used it well. Again, we can still get better. I'm not saying with the finished article, we're still in a progress towards the final 4 or 6 games of the season we've got left now.
Obviously, it's against the top 5 team or top 6 team today, so it was always going to be a tough battle, wasn't it?
Again, my message to the players before the game was you must concentrate every single second of the game, because they're a dangerous outfit. They've got Cisse, White, Cowley and Campbell, who are all threats going forward. And like I said, they're a counter-attacking side, so we had to be mindful every single time we had possession of the ball that a quick turnover, and they play with 2 wide strikers, so we have to be careful that we don't get done. And on the whole, I don't think we did, barring a few times where we switched off. But on the whole, we nullified them to a few shots.
And of course, another clean sheet, 4 and 5 now, isn't it?
Yeah, again, 4 and 5 clean sheets, 9 points from a possible 15. So we're gaining a little bit of momentum now. We've come away from that loss. We're getting back to what we were good at, clean sheets, and I think a work ethic that we've come away from slightly, but we're getting it back now. And you can see the players want to work hard for each other. It's just getting that little bit of a bounce going out in our favour. We had a couple of half chances which never fell our way, but on the whole, it's a well battled point, and everyone wants to win at home. And I get understand the frustration when we should win every single game at home, but in reality we're not going to win every game because our opposition's try out, and our opposition's always in their way that wants us from getting 3 points. So yes, they'll see it as an unbelievable point, and we'll see it as it's an okay point. We want to get better, we want to get 3 points, but on the grand scheme of things now, we are still 5 games unbeaten now, 4 clean sheets in 5. Let's back it up, we're winning against Peter Sports.
In terms of the players out of the squad, Tyler Denson, we knew Carl Roberts was ill. What's the situation with Tyler?
No, Tyler's knee just swelled up a little. He's trained all week. He's just got a slight swelling in his knee from the Ashley turf last week at Marine. Yeah, Cal's poorly, so you're going to miss Cal because he's got qualities. And so has Dennis. Michael Kelly's been fantastic as well as he's come in. I thought, on the whole, the players who applied themselves really well, and then the substitutes made an impact. I thought Alfie was very good. Joe Brad had a really good impact, and Carlton was a threat. So, yeah, again, we bring players on to change the flow of the game, and I thought they did.
Obviously, Alfie was struggling, wasn't he, in the build-up to the game? Was that kind of touch and go for him to be involved?
Yeah, Alfie, still from the continuation from last Saturday. Slight tightness, but I had a good chat with Alfie before the game, and we spoke about it, and just felt that he needed players that were 100% to start off with. It's not going to pull, but it's just a little bit of in the back of his mind whether he can have as good an impact as he wants to. But when he saw Alfie come on the pitch, I thought he did ever so well. He played the ball really well, had a few shots, his tenaciousness got us in final third entries. That's what Alfie can bring. So we've got to be mindful of players. The bodies are halfway through the season nearly, and we look after them, and hopefully they'll come back and get fit.
Obviously saw Jason Law and Luke Williams take part in the warm-ups as well, not part of the squad today. How close are they to being involved again?
Really close, very close, yeah. Laws is just a little bit off. It's probably going to be available for Peter Sports, Luke, again, probably available for Peter Sports, so it gives me a headache. They've got 2 players there with unbelievable quality and travel the ball really well, so hopefully we can use them over this festive period. But yeah, we've just got to be mindful that they're coming back from injuries that have been quite a while. I mean, Luke's not as much as Jason, but yeah, we've just got to make sure that they're both fully fit because they don't want a reoccurrence.